beginner golfers, whatever, anyone who's not really good at golf has an issue with striking the same spot twice, really precisely, right? Because we're looking at a golf club, like with a 2.5-inch, 3-inch face, right? We got a tiny ball. How do we hit it so well? Well, it's literally, can you bring the club back to the same exact spot, but slightly like de-lofted more? And that's the biggest thing. So what I always tell people, to keep it super simple, can you find a piece of bladed grass and can you hit that? And can you hit the same spot twice? And once you can, like, cool, I'm gonna hit that ball down. Step one is, what club's in my hand? Where is it bottoming out in between my feet? If that's what you want for very, very basic, like that's what you should be thinking on the course right now. Like when you're playing, that's kind of a player's mentality on the course. Where am I bottoming out? Okay, aim, point, shoot. And that's at your level kind of, and about, we're gonna change that world in a minute, but that's what I recommend. Try to find one spot, hit it twice, but you didn't even do that. So now you already went straight to the golf ball. So try to hit that one piece of grass. See what I'm saying? Exactly, right? Hey. Yep. Okay. Mm-hmm. Try again. All right. All right, so now that you guys are all warmed up, we're gonna get into the spiel, okay? So when it comes to golf, you have to have routines. You're fine. Processes that you can do and ultimately not think about afterwards, right? So what I'm trying to work through is, okay, number one thing we need to work on is make sure our grip is good. It's got to be solid. Cool. And what do we need for grip? We need to make sure we have leverage, right? And leverage is holding the club without squeezing the depth out of it, right? See how you're shaking. So we'll get to that and just kind of watch what we're doing. And so what I'm doing is always when you work in a grip, work it on in front of your body, not to the side of over here, right? So when you do, can you get leverage? And that's just, we'll teach you how to get leverage is you want to hold this with the palm on top of the club more, right? Because that's how you get leverage. Most people hold it like this. And that's why you're struggling to raise it, because you're going to injure your wrist when you don't have this part of the palm somewhat on top of the club. So and even if don't even lift the forearm, if you put your hands down here, you can't just flip it up with the wrist, right? And so you're over here.
What?
Your hands over to the side. Put it in front of your spine, right? Now can you lift it up from that angle without using the forearm? Yep, better. Now I would say, would it feel easier here? Well, you're on the wrong hand anyways. Right, so that's what that glove is for. There more.
Oh,
Right.
much better.
Yeah, but here, put your hand over there in front of you. Keep your hip straight, and there you go. Slower. Yep. Same thing, right about to there.
What, over here?
Yep. Move your hips this way a little bit. Half that's tiny motions. Good, now hinge it up. Yep, so this is the beginning of the grip. We need to understand that hinge is very important. A little more to there. Because this is where leverage comes from. And that, when we have good leverage here, it allows good leverage at the top of the swing. Okay. So, what I say, same thing. You look down at your club, you should not be able to see the top of the club with this lead hand, right? There's going to be a spot where you can see up here, but like where the grip is at, you should not be able to like see the grip.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so we
right. So if you're gripping like that, you're like, okay, well, I need to make sure I don't see that part.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So then, secondly, comes in the second handle, right? So there's a couple of options. What I recommend: make a little finger gun, have the little pinky be an alligator, and then have the hot dog go in the bun. Right. So again, pretty good. Take a look at this line right here. Not so much, just tiny motions, tiny. Now put your hand on it comfortably. Good, right to there, yes. A little bit more to there. So I want that thumb resting on that side a little bit more. Good. Now, let's work for the grip more up here. You can see it because it's fun to watch. We haven't gotten past the stage, you're doing things. Okay, so let's do the grip up here more. So left hand high up in front of you. left hand up like this. There you go. Long arm. Whoop, there you go. And keep the body as straight as you can while you're doing it. Perfect. So I always like to work when I'm working on my grip straight in front of my spine, because I don't want it over here because it does things down the road with the wrist. We don't need to worry about that. Just keep everything in front of us as we can. Then we're gonna bring that trailing hand on and we're gonna suck it right into there. Just again, make sure we have that guy on top there. And good. We don't, yep, perfect. So that is the grip. Go over it 3-5 times with yourselves. Figure out, is there any questions you need to ask me about it? The grip is important. After that, we're gonna go into posture. Then we'll go into stance. And that's GPS. Without GPS, you are lost. Haha.
Oh. Look at us both. We're like, okay.
Yeah, see? So we're going, yep. So you guys got the grip. Any questions, comments, concerns? So right now, take a look. We need to get your, I got some comments and concerns. Let's get this guy on there like that.
Oh.
Perfect.
Oh, so they have to be tight.
Not tight,
Okay, but
on the grip, right?
Oh.
So the grip pressure should only be about 30%. If you're squeezing it like it's a hammer, you are going to have a lot of issues. It'll hurt, I promise. We don't want that. You gotta support it. Whoa, Tiger. We are, we gotta support the club as if it is a baby, a puppy, right? We don't squeeze babies or puppies.
So
Sometimes
all
their
of
eyes
these
might
are
pop out.
on.
Yep, yep, that's good there.
Okay.
And this is not wrapped around all, it just hangs right there.
Oh, okay.
Yep, good.
The leader.
Yes, the leader. All right, so now we're gonna kind of back off the grip for a second, and we're gonna work on posture. Now all the posture really is a confident standing tall and a nice fancy bow, right? But how do we ensure that is we kind of go back to doing something with the W, like here, rest it on the shoulder blades. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna push your butt out and keep your fat face chin. Everyone doesn't like it, and you're gonna go into it, nice, boom. Just gonna hold it there, right? Just to a 45-degree angle. If you go past 45 degrees, it might be a little too much, a little taller, there you go. 45's down a little more, there you go. And you're trying to work on posture. The posture is very important. When you swing a golf club, you don't want to look like this person,
Yeah, no.
right? We're not going on tour. No one's gonna analyze our swings, but if you have a more athletic posture, your body wants to move better freely for more longer periods of time. All right, posture's pretty easy as long as you're not over squatty pottying. And now the posture does change throughout the clubs, but we'll talk about that later. Right now, for what we're doing is perfect, and then we're going to stance. Stance is literally this for right now. It's probably going to be, for the first part of it, it's going to be kind of closer because we're going to work on just shorter motions, and then we'll kind of get to a mid swing, which is about hips, and then a full swing is going to be about shoulder width apart. Okay. But the number one thing we know about our stance, anytime hitting an iron, is we're gonna probably have 60 to 70% more on the front leg, lead leg, towards our target. Okay, so we're gonna be here. So it's grip, posture, stance, and we're gonna have about 60 to 70% on the lead leg to be our left leg. Now, the biggest thing we need to know about the stance is where we put the ball position. Where does the ball go in between our feet? And what we talked about earlier, where does the ball go? But what are we trying to find? Number one thing I told you, most amateurs are not good at.
Oh, the same spot?
Hitting the same spot twice. So when we do a swing, when we get to that in a minute, about 10 maybe, I don't know. You need to understand, where is this club bottoming out? I'm gonna put the ball there, right? Most people are just trying to swing and not paying attention to where the club is bottoming out. Well, most likely, whatever club you have in your hand, if you're pretty consistent, it should bottom out in the same spot, whether it's wherever it is. Then you got to move your whole body so that club does it again. Does that make sense? So you're setting the ball up to where the lowest point of your swing is. Cool. All right. So we got grip, posture, stance. So I want you to do a couple of setups, kind of just like this. We're gonna do the grip, we do posture, and then we're gonna do the stance. Right. So you're gripping down there. We don't start from there, right? We start from up here. Oh yeah, so we can see what we're doing, and then we bow towards the golf gods in the respect that they're gonna give us a great shot. Then we set our stance. Ta-da! And then we're gonna back out and do it again. So feet close together, get tall and athletic looking like, hey, what's going on? And we're gripping it straight in front of us. Hands are left arm long, yep. And then we're gonna bow forward to the golf gods, let the club just hang and hit the ground, make a little bit of waggle if you want, then set your stance, good. This is called a pre-shot routine. Right?
Really? We go walk up and I'm gonna be like this?
Yes, Learn to do. You can do whatever you want,
Yeah.
but you need to have, because golf. People want to do things consistently in golf.
Yeah.
If you can't do the same thing consistently over and over again, you're always doing something new, and it doesn't give you the best opportunity to hit a golf shot. The reason the tour guys make it look so easy because we can do this. Like professionals can just grab a club and hit it well, right? You have to do these stages so many times that you no longer have to think about this. So this is a very basic pre-shot routine. GPS, grip, posture, stance. Cool. Next thing we're going to work on is the actual swing routine, okay? And I'm going to tell you right now, the third step's going to be the hardest steps for most players, and I can't tell you why, but it's something you need to learn. But it's the 3 S's. Smooth, sweep, we got to sweep the ground, right? And stick. What does that mean? Freeze. Hold your finish. Don't move. Don't rush to the next ball. Don't throw the club back. Like, I have students that do this all the time. Like, what is going on over here, right? So, once we get into our GPS, look how fast you get into it, right? Then it's smooth, sweep, stick, 1,000, 2, 1,000. Smooth means we want a smooth takeaway. We want to stay relaxed. Yes, we want to support the club. I don't want my wrist breaking down. I don't want my elbows breaking down. I'm supporting it very smooth and relaxed. I'm holding it like it's a baby right now. I'm not squeezing it. I'm using my leverage and my grip to get it to hang here, right? And my arms are like levers. They're supporting the system, right? Once I get to any of my backswings, no matter where I'm at, I want to use my hips. The lower body brings the club down. We are never trying to throw the club at the ball, right? We're just letting our body bring the club to and through the ball, right? So it might feel a lot till you that you're using your triangle or that even shoulder muscle we talked about earlier to keep it to here and then turn the hips to there, right? So how do we make that simpler? Upper body, lower body, right? So when I set up, I do my GPS real quick. I look for my smooth sweep stick, right? I know I got a lot of information for you today, and now we're gonna make it easier. Don't worry, that's why the video's here. You don't need to memorize it all right now, so I'm getting you the video so you can watch it more, okay? All right. So now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on basically just going to pocket feeling. So I just want you to go through your grip, posture, stance, and then I want you to go to your back pocket and to your other pocket. But it's not this. We're not sweeping the floor, okay? We're not. There's no dirt down there, right? It's a swing. We're going 1, 2, hold, and then we're going to reset again. Now, right now, you did this, right? So it's left back to your right leg. Turn the hips to your other leg. Yep, keep going. There you go. Good. And then reset. Right? Grip, posture, stance all over again. Grip, posture, stance all over again, and then back into smooth sweep stick. Grip, posture, stance. Hold on. Back into your setup routine again. Every time you make a swing, you go back into your setup routine, right? Good. Yep. Make sure you sweep the ground and you stick the finish. Right? More sweep. I want a little kick off the mat. It's going to actually hit more ground.
Okay.
There you go. This is very, I know it's hard. Just make sure when you do your swing, you're sweeping down. I would not say bend your knees more, but bow more or stay over the ball more. Right? So you didn't hit the ground. Doesn't matter how big your swing is if we do not hit the ground. And I told you what I not want to see. Top of the club, right?
That's right.
Stay down on it. Now hit the ground to your pocket. There, freeze. Don't move. Don't move. Why are you falling over? See? So is that your other pocket? Your other pocket's way up here, right? So pocket to pocket. Hands. Where's your pocket at? There you go. There you go.
I did. It was too much.
You're getting too right. So again, and if you don't hit the ground, you're wasting your time.
Got it. Oh, okay. You gotta hit the ground. Okay.
Sweep it,
Try
baby.
so hard not to
I know. I told you. Good. Smoother. That was too fast. Slower. You were like, smooth, sweep. Trust me, you're gonna thank me when you can hit a ball really well. Arms a little closer to you. Good. Smooth and sweep. Freeze. Bring your right hip with you through more. Yep. Right foot too. Bring that right foot too. Let it go. Let it go. There you go. Gotta get in that left leg more. Yes. It's more of a hip motion, not a swing, right? We're using the hips to turn it. Good. Yep. It's looking good. More 1. Now hips this way. Turn the hips. Turn the hips. Boom. Freeze. Order there.
Is this where I'm supposed to be right
For right now. Boom. Wow, you hit the ground. So how hard are you squeezing that thing? Scale of 1 to 10, 5,000?
Yeah.
Keep it at a 3. Much better. Right foot was perfect. Good. Good. All right. Just like that. No bigger. Good.
With the ground though.
Yes, ma'am. Good. Relax, turbo. I'm stronger. I promise. Good. Right foot needs to move more. Yep. So shoulder turn, freeze, hips. Hips.
Oh, hips that way?
Slow down. You're gonna tear your back up, girl. Ah.
Which way were the hips going?
Well, so we're here. Now the hips go the other way. They lead the downswing, remember? So smooth and slow. Hips. Hips. Slow. Slow hips. Slow hips. And relax your arms. It's good. Hard. Bring your foot with you. There you go. One more time. Shoulder turn and hips together. Together. Slow and foot, foot, foot. There you go. Relax the arms. Don't squeeze it so tight. Good. Same thing. Boom. And relax the arms. Shoulder, hip turn, hip turn, hip turn. Yes. Much better. It's very small. It's very relaxing. It should not be as, yes.
Yeah, the hips aren't going.
Where's your pelvis, Elvis, right? And the reason we're doing this is because we want to make sure you understand how it works. Don't let that left foot move. Should not be moving. Bring your feet a little closer for me. Good. Good. Arms should be close. They don't need to be too long right now. So when you get to here, they don't need to be all the way out there. They can be right here for now. Number one thing is we still have to sweep. Bring the club when you have an issue with sweeping. Go ahead and set up. Don't bring the club back here. Bring your club just right here. Okay? Pocket. And now turn the hips, turn the hips, turn the hips, turn the hips, and pocket. Right? That's all we're working on. I'm going to grind on this part of the swing because it's the most fundamentally important part of the swing. Better. You feel more, and again, check your grip. How tight am I strangling this thing right now? You know?
I was choking it out.
But it's a common thing. It's what every golfers do. Okay. Gross. Dirt. And if you're missing the ground, you got to stay down on it, right? Because you don't want to dip to make it happen.
Yeah.
Good. Yes, right there. Perfect. Good. Nope. Too fast. If you miss it, you went. There you go. Good. All right. You're starting to hold your balances. It looks better. More sweeps. We need more sweeps. Remember, back here. There.
I keep taking my hands out.
Down
right?
there, yeah. Keep your hands down low. Club head can go higher, I don't care, but hands gotta stay low.
Okay.
Right? Gotta hit the ground. With an iron, if we don't hit the ground, we have wasted our time. All right. We are at the point where we can now start hitting golf balls, okay? I grinded because it needs to happen. Stand right here for a second. I'm gonna show you real quick if you wanna walk around. I still want you guys to do the same thing right now. Grip, posture, put the club down. Now we don't want to reach. We're just going to shimmy ourselves in, okay? Never separate your setup. It's already in a good spot, right? So again, grip, posture. Now I'm going to add one more little, okay, where am I going? Alignment, and then stance. And then I do a little waggle just to wake myself up. And I'll go pocket, pocket. I'm not trying to kill it, right? What I'm trying to do is warm up my fundamental motions, right? And same thing, grip, posture, kind of waggle and look for lines, set my stance, and boom, pocket, pocket. And you can see it's very much shoulder turn, hip turn, right? Not arms, arms, right? Shoulders, hips. And if I really break it down, I'll pause it. You'll get to see it. All right. Boom. You guys see what's really driving that downswing,
Yeah, my
right?
hips, I'm not using my hips. I'm like you.
It's not easy, but you're getting to see what it kind of should look like will give you an understanding of how you should start going about it. All right, now you got it. Now, if you start missing the ball like 2 times in a row, back off, do 2 practice swings, find your sweet spot, right? Slow down.
Still too fast.
You fell over. Where is your stick?
Yeah, you're right. I just
So you gotta ask yourself, if did I like that? Kind of, sort of. Okay, was I smooth? Because when you're swinging and it goes right, you really have to think about yourself. Okay, did I stick my balance? Nope. Was I smooth? Nope. Well, those 2 things will take away my strike. Killing it. Water break. Anyone want some moonshine?
Nothing. Did family make it? Our family can make it.
That's pretty impressive. You didn't even look at the golf ball while you hit. You looked over there. You looked at me. Your family makes moonshine?
That old country, yeah. European kind.
Oh yeah. No sweep. No sweep.
What do you mean?
If the ball doesn't go in the air, you didn't sweep the ground right.
Okay, so I didn't go.
You didn't hit down on enough, right? You gotta drive that club, like the back of the ball is a nail head. You're driving that hammer into the back of that ball. Does that make sense? You're trying to nail the back side of the golf ball. Swing down on it. Don't try to lift it. Better. Off the back foot, off the back foot. Yep, and stick. I mean, when I say stick, I want princess pose on froze for 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. Okay.
Okay. That's hard to do.
Yeah, trust me, that's why I grind on it. But it's the reason your balance gets better is because your stick is better. When your balance is better, your sweep is cleaner. Freeze. Hands low. Where's your pockets? Where's your pockets? There you go. Good swing, but pocket to pocket.
I'm like a bobblehead.
Everybody is. Everybody is. That's it. That's kind of like into the next lesson. More right now is getting a ritual and routine that we're gonna repeat. And we kind of work more on stability as we go. Freeze, freeze, freeze. There you go. Literally count, hold. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000 was your hold, right? Swinging too hard.
I was still swinging too hard.
Well, if you fell over, right? I don't care if it goes
yeah, I
10
did
feet.
fall over.
Like, I don't care if it goes 10 feet, right?
Okay.
The
No
goal
falling
is the motion, right? So even that one was better, but can you just go here to there? And I don't care if it goes 10 inches in the air. We're just trying to accomplish the fundamental motion. And I know it's hard, girls, trust me. So smooth, just one side to the other. Better, better, yes, good. That pop sound,
Good, yeah.
yes, that's what we're trying to work on, right? When you can do that sound 7 out of 10 times, 5 out of 10 times, golf gets a lot easier. No death grip. Hold it like it's a baby. Better. Now, if it's going right, we got to make sure we're not squeezing it too tight.
Squeezing my golf club too tight.
Because if you can't feel this weight at the end of the club, you're squeezing it too tight, right?
How open do you want this?
I want it pretty straight right now. Yep. So the club should sit like this.
Okay, more like that.
Bring this foot up here for me. There we go. Scoot back a little bit. There you go. Good. Perfect. Right there's perfect for that club. Yep, there.
Right there.
Yep.
Using that one for your lessons?
You are.
I am. Awesome. Appreciate it.
You're more than welcome. Almost. Go ahead and set up. Keep 70% of your weight over here right now. Good. Now go here. Now turn from here. Other way. Slow. Boom. One time. So it's a shoulder turn and then hip turn. Boom. Right? Head needs to go nowhere. Shoulder turn, hip turn, freeze. Shoulder turn, hip turn, freeze. Don't squeeze so hard. And shoulder turn, hip turn, freeze. No sweep, no stick, right? Stick, freeze, 1,000, 2, 1,000. Good. Just smooth, relaxed. Smooth, sweep it. Stick it, freeze, 1,000. See, cheating yourself. That's how stable you have to learn to be. Like, it takes that much commitment to this freeze. Trust me, I know it is annoying. I learned to swing at a 12-second swing pace. I count 12 seconds to the top. I held for 3 seconds. I would swing it and then hold for 3 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's annoying, but it was fun. But annoying.
Well, that would teach you to slow it down.
Yes, it will. Better.
So is this one that goes under and pulls it up?
Nothing goes under, and in a sense, you're trying. That motion you did was a lift. Nothing does that.
No.
Everything just goes down.
Okay.
Like literally, when you,
Completely just like,
it's like this. Like everything should go. Reset the ball. Scoot this way a little bit. Whoa.
This way?
Whoa.
Well, no, get in my style. I thought you said come here.
I said scoot that way a little bit. Go back to where you were at. There you go. Now just scoot this way a little bit. There you go. Both feet. There you go. The whole show. Good. You have to swing down. This is what we're trying to feel, is that downward motion.
Oh, okay.
We are not trying to lift that ball in the air. We are trying to swing down on it and pop it in the air. Right? You gotta find the happy medium though.
Yeah.
Good. No, see, you're way too close. Like yeah, there you go. Go back to where you were. That was good. Good. Now, when you get to here, just swing down on it and hold the hands low to your left leg. There you go. See that pop?
Yeah.
Most important part of the golf swing. Keep more weight on your lead leg a little bit. Good. And when you take it to here, relax the arms. Good. Now, let your left hip go to the front of the ball, but I want you to drive it down and pop, right? So we're going to go here. We want to go hip turn, pop, right? Pop. Don't break the arms, right? Hip turn. Hip turn. Hip turn. It's slow. Why are you trying to murder it?
I do everything good.
Oh, your friends are here.
Hey, Lorraine. Hi, Lorraine. What's the score?
1-0.
Down. Better. Closer. Still didn't hit the ground though. Right?
Yeah, I can hear that. Sounds not right.
No, when you get that pink, that's what we're looking for.
Still getting that hollow.
Mm-hmm. Better. Closer. The sounding, see that sound starting to get there? Too big of a swing. Your biggest issue right now in your swing is you're bringing everything here and too much. Like, you need to bring it here. You bring everything inside, and that's why you're missing it. So you're gonna get. That's open if you guys want to hit there. You're gonna get this for a minute. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Alrighty, next up on tee, we're gonna have the 11:52 start time. It's gonna be the Comey Series.
Now keep your ball in front of this guy, right in this area as best you can. Keep it right there. Go ahead and set up. Don't hit it.
Oh, don't hit this.
Don't hit that. Perfect. Best one yet.
So good. It just got on my pad too.
Slow down. Slow down. One more weight this way. 2, yep, a little bit, good enough. Up, and hip turn down. There you go.
Yeah, that
Hold your
sounded
finish
better.
longer.
It even sounded better.
Yep. Better. So why is the ball going that way?
Is that the way it's supposed to go?
Well, kind of. Where would you say straight is? Not over there, right?
Well, oh, okay.
That's
yeah,
that.
So why was it going over there?
I don't
Not
know,
turn
where-
enough?
Or where is your club face pointing?
No, I didn't even see that.
Right. So now, take a look. As we go back to it, go ahead
Okay.
and set up.
Okay.
We're going to go here,
Okay.
and then point the club to our target, not away from our target.
Oh, I'm turning my wrist
So
in.
relax your death grip. There you go. Relax it. Good. And hip turn, hip turn, hip turn, hip turn. Good. Not death grip, death grip, death grip. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Good.
I wasn't aware that I was doing that.
Well, that's why I'm here.
Thinking about
That's why.
everything else.
Trust me, I know it's a lot. This is a pretty elaborate lesson, but it's pretty. You guys are doing really well with it. Yeah, but let me ask this: how much are you thinking about your grip? Not much anymore, right?
Not too much.
Not so much about the posture, it's not so much about the stance anymore, is it? But now you guys look like you've done it. And if you hit 75 balls, you did almost a routine 75 times, right? That's the whole process we're trying to build. There you go. Too fast, too tight, no balance. Slow down, smooth, sweep, stick. Not too tight, too fast, no balance, right? Bow forward more. Hold on. There you go. Scoot back a little bit. Good. Hands down lower. Yes, good. There you go. Yes, better. That's the feel. We got to get that dialed in. Feels cleaner, doesn't it? The most important part of the swing. All the rest of the swing you can kind of get away with crap, but this part of the swing is very important. Yes, much better. Now, same thing I'm going to show. Same thing I'm going to show you right here. Let's go ahead and set up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The hell's going on with your thumb here? What is this?
Oh, it's been the wrong spot.
See this little lovely blue line?
Yeah.
Look at that, it goes right there. You gotta put the hot dog in the bun, dog.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Okay.
So now when you hit it, you want to swing down and point it straight. Right now your
Oh.
club's pointing up,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
So down and straight. So this is setup.
Mm-hmm.
That's impact. We're trying to get down there more.
Oh.
I know. Like hammering that nail. Saw that coming a mile away.
Okay.
I got it. Don't worry about it. Good.
Okay.
Yes. You didn't break it.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Back a little bit there.
Don't need to take it inside. Try it again.
Okay.
Right. So that's the number one thing. Again, when it comes to your backswing, the first thing that's going to kill anything in your swing is bringing it too far inside.
Yeah.
We want to go straight back. We're standing at this angle for a reason. Guess what? Our shoulders rotate at a different plane. If we keep everything straight, they're going to go back automatically. We do not need to help it go back. Okay, so let's go straight back. So go ahead and set up. Good. Now, to beat the willies out of you, just bring it straight back to here. I'm going to show you something. Right back to here. Pause. Now see this? Keep your left arm more over the red line. Keep your shaft more over the red line, right? And that thing's not even close, right? So try it again. Same thing. Bring it straight back. More here. Good. So, and test what? Notice the club likes to bottom out right here. Let's put the ball there, right? So now, bring it right to here.
Both arms should basically.
Stay. Support the club. Relax the arms. Here. That's all.
Both arms should be straight. I shouldn't get a bend. in
Not
it,
right now.
right?
Not that part of the swing.
Keep one.
You can again, yes, it's a hinge. There's still flexion in them, but we're not squatting. Does that make sense? There you go. Does that feel good?
Yeah, it sounded
Right?
better too.
Yes.
Even if it didn't go far, it had the right sound.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right, good morning.
A little off the heel, a little fast.
Jamie Stewart group up
Go ahead and set up.
You guys will be up next. Second up is going to
Good.
be Harada. Third up, I have Dylan.
Your arm should be hanging. Scoop it. There you go. More here. Boom. Boom. Let's put the ball back there. Boom. 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 Okay. Good sound. That's the sound. That's the sound. And the more I can beat that, I know we haven't got to full swings and we won't today. I apologize, but this is the most important thing I can teach you as beginning golfers is how to hit the ball clean. You're like, that didn't feel well. Nothing about that, right? Hitting the ball clean, understanding this part of the game will allow it to bleed in the real game, right? This is the practice that matters because no matter what, when you leave, you might practice a little bit, but I promise you're going to go back to hitting golf balls the way you normally do. And when you start doing this drill more often, and you should do it for the end of your golf career, because it allows you to understand how to strike a ball cleaner, better, and then shape it when it gets to that time of your game. Yay! Questions, comments, concerns about today? All right. If you guys want, you can start making fuller swings. Let me move this out of your way now, and you guys start swinging away with your own swings and see how you bleed it in. Right? So we got the 6 things I need you to remember today is grip, posture, stance, smooth sweepsticks, and look, you're already doing habits and rituals now.
I hit the ground.
You're doing it.